Okay guys, this is a video review for the Regatta on 531. This is 12 girls. So, okay. Here we are at the beginning. This is about halfway through. And we're going to slow it down to about half speed. And cruising along, just made a change. Looking pretty good. Let's stop right here. Okay, you can see Laie sitting 2 is entering the water right now. And Jaden is 2. That looks good. Kamale is about to enter. Kamali'i and Aubrey in 5. Looks good. Slow it down a little bit more. Okay, good. One thing I've been telling you guys, this is new this year. Again, eyes up, eyes forward. You can see that Laie is down, Kamale down, Aubrey sort of down. And we want to make sure that everyone's looking forward, eyes up, squared up in the shoulders, and we'll talk more about that. Okay, moving forward. Video is a little shaky. Okay. Kamali'i, gawking off, looking at the competition. Let's not do that. And by the way, everyone's guilty of that. I think everyone during this video, so let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, make a change. Nice. Now, starts off good here. You look at Jaden is head squared up. Kamale squared up. Kamali'i pretty good. Aubrey looking forward. That's good. Okay. Moving forward. We keep going. Timing's good. You can see here that Aubrey, Kamale, pretty parallel lines, good. Stop right there. Got a better view. Jaden's basically like that. Kamale, Aubrey, that's pretty good timing. So you've entered the water, going through our stroke. See? Now, let's use this little thing. I'm not sure exactly how to do it, but let's try this angle thing here. Okay, we're going to put this angle on Jaden's arm. That's pretty close. Oops, there's a second one. Put this next one on Kamale. And then one more on Aubrey. Hers could be a little less. See, around 90 degrees. Jaden's got a little more open there. Kamale and Aubrey are a little too closed up. So too much bending of arm. Okay, coming along here. Laie, got a good reach, good stretch, but bring your head up, bring your shoulders up. I know this is different from last year and the year before and probably what you've heard before, but they're telling us now, square your body up, bring it up, look forward, eyes forward, head up. Okay, going along. Another thing, as these guys come into view, this is Kilohana, and their stroke rate is way slower than your guys. I'll show you when we get a little farther. In fact, I'll zoom forward a little bit. Okay, and you see Hoku'alele right here too. Okay, so these guys, so Kilohana was at, I timed these, 55 strokes per minute. Hoku'alele was at 65. Pu'uwai was at 70. And I think that's where we fall apart. That's too fast. And I know you guys were wanting to go faster, but I think that's just too fast. We're going to have to drop it down to somewhere around 65, maybe even closer to 60. We'll see, because it just flies apart, and I'll show you some examples here in a bit. Okay, clear that off. Okay, zoom forward a little more. Couldn't see you guys here, but as soon as Kilohana starts to get out of the way, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, so here you're coming over, just making a change. If you can see through, you've got Jaden about right there, got Kamale there, and Aubrey there. So here's where it starts to fly apart. And then you've got Kamali'i there, and I can't quite see Laie. But as you can see, those things should be parallel, and they're not. Okay, as Kilohana moves out of the way, we zoom in here a little bit. Okay. Let's go forward a notch. Okay, right there at the peak of the stretch, the reach. Okay, let's do that same thing again. Looking at people's line. I know it's not right on, but it's parallel. And then these guys are almost 180 out. And here's where Aubrey's gawking out. Jaden's starting to look off too. Everybody's getting a little distracted. And this is where it counts. This is the part where we most need to focus and stay on task and keep your eyes forward and head up. Okay, moving forward. Yep, look at that. Right there. Busted. Busted. Okay, now, paddling's getting messy. Okay, Laie is behind. Kamale is maybe a little ahead. Kamali'i is just coming out, so she's way ahead. And Aubrey is ahead. Okay, now here, right here, I think this starts the point where there is no more changes for the whole rest of the race. So we'll go real quick, zoom forward. Jaden's on the left, still 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 on the left, and that's pretty much the end right there. So I counted it was something like 50 strokes on one side, and never came up, never changed. Way too many, obviously something went wrong, and even before I counted 10s, 12s, 15s, 20s, we need to change on 9. Just a reminder. Okay, so coming back here, let's take it from there. Okay, you can see where people are starting to get tired. Laie, you're getting tired here. You can tell head's down, starting to droop, starting to flop. And that's where it's starting to fly apart. The stroke rate is too fast. You see here, Laie is ahead of Jaden. Kamale is pretty close. Kamali'i is way out. And it looks like Aubrey is also out. Okay. Keep going. Now you're pounding and you're thinking it's the end of the race. And this is common. I still do it too. In fact, I got scolded during my race for this. We think, oh gosh, we got to go faster. Let's start pounding, and let's just, you start thinking you're only the person in your head, and you just go hard. But you can't. You got to still think as one, a group, and everyone's got to work together. Okay, let's go zooming in. All right, Kamali'i, gawking off, busted. Okay, you can see here people are starting to really fly apart. There, you can see that Kamale is just about to come out. Kamale is just coming in. Yay, you're beating Jaden. Getting tired, thinking about just you, but you still got to work together. And see, those are shallow strokes too, not even getting your blade all the way in. Kamale, same thing. More gawking off. And that's about it. Now, it was still a great race. You guys did well. These are just refinements.